Theresa, I think January's got to be the toughest month for fishing down here, period.
It is. It really is. Lots of cold fronts. You got to get out like between the bands, like you say, when it's hurricane season.
You got to want it. Nice.
Very nice trout. Oh, yeah.
Holy
yeah, boy. Woo! Oh, and he's hooked good. He's hooked solid.
Oh, that's 3 hits I got right there. Heck yeah, they're stacked up in there. All right. There's a lot of them down there. Got the 10-pound test rig out. This is another Strike King KVD paddle tail. Lots of 14 inchers, man. Couldn't quite reach far enough with my baitcaster, so I got the 10-pound test finesse rig out. This sucker will cast a country mile with less weight. I don't know what it was, but those fish were on fire. It must have been a tidal thing. They were biting one after another. I was getting 2 to 3 hits per cast, catching one every other cast. And all of a sudden, it just kind of shut down. I think I was in the middle of the incoming tide, and I may have peeked out on the tide, but it's funny how moving water will trigger or stop a bite.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. On a silver spoon.
Is that a blue? I don't have any pliers. Theresa, they're in the water.
I know, it's like 48.
It's 40-something degrees.
So pretty. No, come on.
Ja, that's one of the biggest blues I've seen out here. Oh, he whacked it. We might be able to throw topwater, girl. Man, we need a single hook plug bad. Oh! Oh! Epic winter fishing, y'all. They're big too. They're like the summer we catch the little ones. So February is a cold month, but it's not quite as brutal as January.
Now you get fewer and fewer fronts, so the water kind of has a week to heat up, and then it gets cold, and then it heats up again, so you get more and more fish.
Now, it's pretty much similar to January, but one thing that rolled in February that we didn't have in January was the albacore. We're out here on a windy Wednesday with our buddy Josh Lim. All right, we're throwing suspension baits. Yeah. Oh, that yields. I got the same one in there.
This is a Rapala shadow.
Rapala shadow. Yep.
What makes it really good in our area is that on the pause it floats.
Every time, Josh.
Oh, here's a little bass, yeah. Little guy. Look at that thing. Isn't it cute?
Here,
It's adorable.
I'm gonna get some pictures.
Oh.
All right. Don't know what I got, but he got some shoulders. He's hooked. Oh!
Got a largemouth bass on top water in February.
February, huh?
Yeah, you just don't ever know what you're gonna get out here in Pensacola, Florida. It's quite a windy day, and we decided to take cover. And man, you just can't beat a top water bite. Spook Junior.
Deal-way shrimp. Nice keeper trout. It's a ticket.
Redfish! Woo! Trying to do all this. Nice fish! Nice fish! In the milk crate. Booyah! Booyah! Look at that! Yeah!
And good morning, folks. Back out in Perdido Bay again.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Woohoo!
I got his booty that time. Good one. Ain't nothing. Ain't no lure searches like a Miradine. And this, the purple back Miradine has been my go-to around here for quite a while. Man, they're hitting a monster spoon, man.
Come on, John, get him. Yeah. All right.
Washing machine. This is frantic, huh, Greg?
Frantic, man. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
How many? Look.
All right, Greg.
Sucker fight like a tutor, don't they? Tighten up and drag a little bit. There you go. Good job, Russ. On the Dean jig.
My God,
Come down this way.
Good job, bro.
Come down this way. Come down this way. Hurry up.
What?
He's got to go across.
You got in the pilot.
Try again.
March really starts to warm up, Theresa.
Yeah, it does. And it's a good thing because you've got cabin fever by then and you want to kill each other. So you really get on the water a whole lot more and you see a lot more fish.
The thing I remember most about last March was the man's Tidewater wake bait. We killed it that month with that bait.
Yeah, I think I finally got a fish in March on the wake bait. First fish.
Just made a real long cast down that point.
And it's a nice fish, people.
Oh, wow, yeah.
He came down on it, missed it, got him in the chin. Do it again, huh?
Slow rolling, keeping it right above that grass. Had a trout exploded on top. I mean, it was basically a top water explosion. I mean, the crank's only about 2 inches underneath the surface. Thin wire, wide grip, KVD mustads on there. If you're cranking and you're into the bass world, you all already know what the deal is with these KVDs, mustad hooks.
Like clockwork, bam, fish on. All right, we got a fish on, people. This is a nice fish. Boy, he annihilated it. Holy smoke. Tidewater. Size fish, huh?
Yeah, pretty spot.
Yeah. So Theresa has been watching Josh and I catch fish after fish with these man's wake baits. She's never caught one yet. Today's the day. Ooh, that's a big dog. That's another 25er.
That's my first fish on a wake bait. Y'all been crushing it and I haven't been able to catch anything.
There you go. That's the ticket right there, girl. April was like somebody flipped a switch, Theresa.
Yeah, the water finally warmed up enough and you're seeing tons of fish. Lots of different species.
Now we're seeing Spanish and bull reds and jacks and the pompano run.
The pompano were thick off the pier. Woohoo! Ah, boy, that's beautiful. Look at that sucker.
I'm guessing 27. That's the dude. Top water is definitely the ticket for bull reds today. Look at that, son. That just happened.
Not a bird, right?
Uh-oh. Fresh pompano. Fresh pompano.
Dude, look, all pompano. You see the water out
What?
there? That's all palms. There you go. Pop.
Surf that one. Throwing tiny pompano jigs as far as we can, right into the big schools. Flip him over, babe. Flip him over. Good job. Oh.
You didn't turn it on.
All right, here's a great tip for pompano jigs.
You want to try to find a jig that's going to imitate the color of a sand flea. So a white or just off-white head and orange. Sometimes a lot of people will throw pink and they'll get good on it, but I think that this color of orange right here looks exactly like the eggs of a sand flea, and it definitely performs. I've limited out today. Other people are catching them all over.
That's a great tip because when they're full of eggs, it's that exact orange color. See what's going on. First BTB of the season right here, people. Is that a black cloud? We got a school of bait right there. Oh, they're on it. Fish on. Oh, it's Jax. It's Jax. Oh, it's Jax. It's Jax. Oh, 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 oh no. This is freaking epic. It just happened. I threw the biggest popper I had just because I wanted to see him blow up on top. What'd you throw at him? Oh man, that's a big dude.
Thank you.
All right, Theresa, now the water's warming up. We finally see ladyfish in the sound, inshore.
Yes, still catching those good reds and trout. Pompano was caught on the reef.
And lots of big black drummer around.
The water's getting epic.
Now, what's the one thing that we finally see for the first time?
First kingfish.
First kingfish caught. May, people.
Lady.
That is a good fish right there. On the old 7.6 mock. I'm getting real attached to this rod, y'all. Oh, that's a nice fish. Boy, he hammered that tidewater, man's tidewater, way out there. Nice fish. That's a good looking fish, huh? We got on this shallow grass flat, started throwing this wake bait and just moving it slow, and wham, this thing just deadly on the redfish, you know. Deadly on the big gator trout too. I'm not gonna catch small fish on this thing, just the chunky ones. Silver. Come on now.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Calm down.
Go and pop it off. Good job, honey.
Thank you.
It's a nice fish.
Yeah.
I'm Andy. I like potatoes, and you're watching 30 Miles Out. Woo!
Yes, sir.
Man, I just got a nice blow up as soon as it hit the water. The pompano? What is that?
It looks like a pompano.
Looks like a giant pompano.
No way. What? Are you kidding me? That's a monster, too.
All right, so
No way.
That's
Good job,
insane.
babe.
That's
That's
Here's a big one. Oh, I can see it.
Oh my gosh. Gotta get him right side up.
There he
you
goes.
go. There he goes. Good job.
Yeah.
Chicken food.
Oh, that's a fatty.
Dang, man. Look at that dude.
Okay. I'll take it.
I just had a popping cork trolling out the back, y'all. Saw a big red behind me. I wonder if that red picked up my popping cork. Ooh, it is a red. It's a slaughter. Might be bigger than slot. I don't know. I think it's a...
Oh my God.
There you go. That looked like a slot to me. Peace.
Yeah. Get him in it.
Peace.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He's fat.
Listen to him. That's bad to the bone. Got a bunch of photographers out here today. Paparazzi.
There you go. All right, there you go. Oh my God! Oh, the ladyfish are back! Woohoo! First fish of the morning.
Your left here. Oh yeah, man. You gonna gab it? Because they're everywhere. Just pop that out. He got his first king.
Oh man.
First one?
Oh yeah, first one.
Yeah, there goes us. All right, June is wide open. It is warmed up. The water's warm, but you're not in that oppressive summer heat yet. And it might be the best month of the year, Theresa.
Oh yes, the species list is endless.
Yeah, cobia in Spanish, big tarpon, albacore, everything.
Kingfish, grouper, triggerfish, everything's running.
It's hot, but it's not July hot yet.
Oh! He's on me!
I was blind casting my Cappy minnow into the school of bait when this king hit it, skied about 6 feet in the air, and I caught the edge of it on my camera. It was epic, man. He cut my 40-pound mono leader.
All right. Pretty, so pretty.
Oh, they are worked up, boy. Man, if you could throw right into that washing machine. Oh, step.
Woo! Oh no, that's a Spanish.
Yes. Sardine. Oh yeah, Making bait, moon pie. This is your first Yak King?
First Yak King, man.
I got a 24.
What do you think? Yeah?
I got a, oh, he's big, dude.
Dang, man, he wouldn't even let me start my drift.
That's a good,
I'll take it.
that's a good sized fish.
Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Look at that.
Got an albacore. Oh! I got the old mock speed stick, 7.6.
Wow.
It's awesome. Good morning, y'all. About to run offshore. Had these bait traps out for 20 minutes, fully loaded. That is bad to the bone. All those pinfish we caught at the dock this morning, dropping them down Carolina rig. We're in about 80 feet of water. Right, man.
Little guy. Yeah, heck yeah, man.
Big old albacore. Wow, just a little casting lead and white. A fellow from Houston brought that for me. Look how pretty that is, huh? Holy smokes. He gone. That's it. Silver fingernail polish. Good job, buddy.
Oh!
Look at that one, guys. Holy smokes.
I don't think I need to measure that one.
No. Time to go fishing with Brian C's offshore people. Just get in the mood. That's a lot of cigs. What are we doing with Spanish today?
You can keep them if you want to. Oh, it's a ginormous ray.
No.
You gotta be kidding me.
Go. Good job, buddy. Good. Son!
That's a sandwich.
Good job, sir. Good job. This feels like a snapper, Brian.
Yep.
No. Yep. Nope.
No.
Grouper.
It's a grouper.
A gag grouper, man. How about them, Matt? Look at the colors on that dude. In the bay. We're in the bay.
I'm such a huge fan of
Are you
your
kidding me? What's your name?
Kaden Rismondo.
Yeah, man. 3-in-1 run, dude. These are big guys. This ain't no sardine. Got a snapper. What happened, Nathan? How'd you get him?
Dropped it on bottom. Piece of cut cigar minnow on a knocker rig, and he hit it.
Woo! Yeah! So what are we doing? We're cutting up cigars with a knocker rig just like that. I have a pool noodle with a heavy weight on it to mark the reef. Running up current, 30 yards, dropping. Like right now, until it hit bottom, about 3 ounces of weight, 2-3 ounces. Once it hits bottom, see it's still going out. Okay, you just hit bottom. Come up a couple cranks, and then just hold it there, you know, 1 or 2 feet off the bottom.
Yeah, boy, look at that.
It's a good looking couple snapper.
Sandwiches.
You gonna cover them up?
Yeah, I'm fixing to do that.
A school of giant tarpon. Now these snorkel reefs, when I'm over them in the kayak and look down, I'd have to guesstimate they're about 6 feet wide each one. And you can see the length of these tarpon, well, they're much longer than that. So we built up to July and it's a solid month. The kings are doing really well. There's lots of tarpon off the beach. It's just a good month.
It is. You've got some sharks. They were thick because the bait gets really thick. All the pier fishing is good. It's a great month to be out on the water.
Ray from New Orleans, what'd you
What's
see
up,
this morning?
everybody? Dad, guy hooked up on a tarpon. I hooked up on a nice bonita, couple spanners, some hardtail, couple big ladyfish chasing it in. You can see they wore it out.
Oh man.
It was brand new this morning.
Looks like some folks are going to be eating smoked king dip tonight. If you haven't been down here, you need to come look. Just walk the pier, take a look. If you got a rod, bring it. Catch y'all later. What? Oh, it's a big one. Good job, man. Holy smokes. That's a big one, dude. Heck yeah. What'd he hit? We throw.
It's one of those Shimano wax wings. Ever seen those?
Heard of them. That's a big old ladyfish.
Gonna
Yeah.
give the tarpon a shot this morning.
Nice, yeah. I was frothing at the mouth looking offshore. It's just beautiful out there this morning. Tarpon have been around, huh?
Yeah, we were out for a couple hours late morning 2 days ago, and we found them everywhere. They were rolling all over the place. Big schools, lots of like 80 to 100 pound fish. Bit frustrated not being able to get any of them to eat. So.
Around the structure?
No, actually, we were probably a quarter mile east of the snorkeling reef a couple days ago.
Just running up and down the beach.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
All within like 10, 12 feet of water.
You trolling? Are you pitching to them? Or?
Pitching. I got a swim bait rod, and then I've got a couple live blue crabs for the other rod.
That's what I'm talking about. He's standing and fighting. I think he may have a big tarpon. Single hook, man, I love it. Get a deep hook set. Sometimes it's hard to get out. You can grab the plug though, just like that, use it like a handle. It makes things easy. So Nathan and I are talking about how minimal the gear is today because we had a long drag. So you can see what I've got. Nathan said he had about the same. 25 pound fluoro, 40 pound mono, 60 pound fluoro for trolling for tarpon. Got a little bit of 27 pound wire, some balloons, and some hooks, extra sabiki. And of course, what I know I catch fish on, and that's these little slab spoons, casting spoons, spray painted white. That's it. And then off to the side, the burley pole is full of, I don't know, 4 or 5 plugs. That's it. That's all we need, huh, Nathan?
That's it.
Some 42 pound steel, in case the kings get crazy. And Sexy Dog topwater bluefish bite. I could do this all day. KVD Sexy Dog with 1/0 hooks, especially for sport fishing like that. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh man, they are thick. Once the sun gets high, they move off the beach. They're in 3-4 foot of water right now, all the way up to the sand. This is just so much fun, people. So much fun. Flip them off like a catfish, boy. Look, cigar. Beautiful. Look, we got sharks everywhere right now. Right off Nathan, there's like 5 or 7. See the tip coming up? Look right here, look right here, right here, right here. Nathan, you can pitch at them. They're like little 3-4 footers coming at you. There we go, Nathan. Oh yeah. Ah. Pins, dude. 3 pins. So August is definitely a beat the heat month. I get up super early in August and try to get off the water before it gets hot. What's another way to beat the heat?
Go night fishing. Fish the lights, fish under the bridges. It's very cool at night.
The eagle rays are slapping top and flipping their fins. Keeps tripping me out. Good morning, What Nation? Throwing some top water in Santa Rosa Sound this morning. Looks like we got a fish on. All right, she's throwing a rage swimmer. I'll help you. It looked like a flounder. That sucker's running. Holy smokes, he's pulling you backwards. Just grab the rod. Pull the rod out of the holder. Oh, he popped off. He spooled you?
Yeah. He emptied it.
Oh, no way. It's nothing real big. All right, just keep that much rod. Looks like you got a... Holy smokes. Keep him over there toward you. Oh, it's a big trout. Big trout, girl. Good job.
Yay!
You're gonna be close. Ma'am? Ma'am? This is a baby jack. Is that what that is? Scaring them. It's reds. They're on it, they're on it, they're on it. This is gonna be fun. Oh! First cast. What you doing? Looks like a pompano. That's a pompano, Joe. Is it? Or is it a jack? No, it's a jack. Swing him over. Good job. Chicken's gonna love you for that.
And them unsuspecting people. All these people think fishermen bring sharks in.
Okay, how big would you say that was?
6 foot? A little 6 foot sandbar, maybe?
That ain't no 6-footer.
It's bigger, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Now we got 2 sharks, y'all. They gonna run all our ladyfish off, man.
Swimmer, shark. And he's going in close. Man! Whistle at her, whistle at her. It's a shark! Two jacks on a gotcha.
Good job, honey.
That ain't no joke.
Oh, 2 on 1?
Yeah.
To me, September is just a great inshore month. The inshore bite, the flats are on fire.
They are. You can bust out your topwater and maybe catch a few fish on topwater.
Are you going for a sleigh ride? It's a saltwater cat. It's not a freshwater cat. See them long tentacles?
Yeah.
And all that slime? This guy's actually good to eat.
Really?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Good job, bro. Man, that's a slot red.
Woohoo! Smashed it! I love topwater. Decent trout. Oh, trout.
You did it, huh? Oh, that's a pretty shot. Stop
yes, very nice fish.
Yeah.
No bad. Just throw right on top of mine. Look at him. He's so
Oh, that's a
fired
red.
up. You see him with him? Yep, he's gonna eat. Real quick, real.
So in October, you get a little bit of cool weather, it drops the water temperature a tad, and the fall bite is on.
Bait gets thick.
Yes, it does. Top water's amazing, and just everything's amazing. Offshore, inshore, everything.
I always wanted to sleep out here on these islands. Oh my God, Sean! Massive school of bait spraying. They've got him hemmed up on that sandbar. Oh, shit.
Yeah, come on.
Oh! Fitting! We were just about to head over to eat too, so looks like we're gonna fish tacos, huh?
Fish tacos. Yeah.
Couple 16s and 18, that's the tender size with the most meat. Bluefish!
Oh my God!
Huge bluefish!
That's a good fight.
Topwater bluefish in the middle of a lake. The thing I most enjoy about November is after having to avoid heat stroke all summer, I finally get some nice 80-degree days. It's cool and pleasant to fish.
Yeah, you start to see cool fronts towards the middle of November.
And we start to see lots of bull reds. Yeah, big ones.
Sabiki, big sabiki. And then I've got some fish bites too, in case pompano are biting.
2 for 1 special, man. 2 for 1.
Coming over. You just watch it, because he's going to get air. I know. Well, it's
All right, Teresa's going to go down and try to land him. I guess you probably saw the episode where we went to the grand opening of Bruce Beach Park. Ooh. What do we got here? Right, those are blues. Bam! It's just a worm hook. Weedless fluke. Total bass lure. Amazing in salt and a lot of applications. Here we go. Whew, another one.
Yeah, feels like blue. Nice.
All right, this is the second big boy I've hung out here. Are you gonna grab it from me? That'd be super, just take it, yeah. Got the old Custom Plus speed stick here.
You drinking wine on your boat?
Yeah, I've been drinking on my boat.
Wow. Snazzy.
I'm about to start measuring. December this year was cold. I spent a couple days just above freezing fishing, but the thing that stood out most to me was some of the gator trout that were being caught, close to 30 inches.
I spent most days indoors, but when we did get out, there were still fish to be caught. I actually caught one of my first new species, the chain pickerel.
A lot of people were focusing down deep on sheephead. December seemed to be the month of the sheephead.
It did.
Oh, good job, man. You hit your new little lure? Fish top baits. That's a big one!
That's a big trout. That's a big trout. That's a. Oh no!
Ah! Man, they're loving that little lure today.
Whoo!
Give me one. That's it. That's the third fish he's caught. One was that gator trout, one was lizardfish, and now he got a darn near keeper red. Nathan, she's deteriorating. It's the perfect storm.
I miss it.
Really?
Got him.
Well, we got nets. I know that.
Got one too.
Good job. Chicken food for the sea. All right. They are stacked in that corner, bro.
Every cast. That's how you break into 17T.
Right. Oh.
You got tangled. I had
14, man. Good job, honey.
Thank you.
That's a chunky monkey.
He had an extra hook in his mouth.
Teresa, you fish on? Oh, that was a pickerel. Switch this off plastics now. You gonna let him go?
Mm-hmm. He's a beauty. This day I caught 3. First time in my life I ever seen one of those.
What lure were you throwing and how?
I was just tossing that 3-inch white paddle tail up against the bank and just pulling it out, and they would annihilate it. As soon as like it get 2 feet off the bank, they would hit it, and then they would make a connection.
It's the coldest day I fished so far. It was 30 degrees this morning, and now it's about 44. Hey man, I just got a bump first cast. Got something blowing up on top behind me. And there it is. What in the world? That's a drop anchor. You gotta be kidding me. Freaking jacks. Holy smokes. In this cold weather, it's 32 degrees, man. I mean, it was 32 this morning. How awesome is that, dude? Check that out. Jacks in the winter? It's the first jackerville I've ever caught in the winter. On a Rage 3.5 inch. This bayou's pretty deep. And I think it holds stuff all winter because of its depth. It's an industrial canal kind of thing.
Teresa's big old bluefish.
Mm-hmm. A little trout. Little red, little runt red.
Good guy, man.
Hung a pin. Snagged it.
Big fish.
Yeah, man, that's a record. Ooh, that don't look good. Think it's red tide?
I have no idea. I don't know if that causes anything or what that is.
Skin up. His tail's jacked up too.
Little small guy.
What is it? Jack.
Jack.
Got a red on a crank. That's basically a square bill wake bait. It's not a wake bait, it's a diver. That's a nice fish. Good job. Almost a slot. Who makes that? 6 cents?
Yeah, 6 cents right there. There's their logo. Is it upside down?
There you go. Oh, that's a little dude, man.
Oh man.
Does it get any smaller than that? Pretty though. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. I just hooked something big, guys. Just hooked something big right here on the rocks. I don't know what we got. Oh man. He hammered. He's got some body weight to him. What is that? What is that? Holy sh! Oh, he hammered your jerkbait, Nathan. I just put a 20-pound leader on there, thank goodness. I had like a 14, just upgraded. Man, this is a nice fish, people. I don't know what we got yet. Haven't even seen color. I was just pounding the rocks with Nathan's jerkbait in white with the orange throat. Oh, thank goodness for reverse, guys. Thank goodness for reverse. Holy, oh, it's a big red. Oh, it's a big red, y'all. It's a big red. It's a big old red, man. Oh, there he is. Oh, how pretty is that? How pretty is that? Wow. Big old boy. That's a bull. It's a bull. I had a feeling I was gonna pull a bull out of here. I was headed in, just pounding these rocks because I didn't do no good at my reef. And I just got annihilated. It just got annihilated. Man, I ain't got nowhere to put my hand. Oh, he's big. Here we go. My goodness, man, that is awesome. This guy, I'm gonna have to measure him. He's big. It's a small bull, for sure. Look at it. Look at this guy. Yeah, man. Yeah. Crushed it. Guy went 32 inches. Let's revive him and let him go. And there she goes. 32-inch bull red, man. 32-inch. Guess I'm banging the rock some more. I love that jerkbait. It's just produced. I caught a big trout the other day. I'm gonna keep banging these rocks. Just that's all I can say. I'm so pumped. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't
don't forget to come hang out with me and Theresa on Patreon, because that's where all the fun's happening, man. Whew. And come fish with me here in Pensacola, Florida. You'll have a blast. I was just about to leave this spot. Whew.